This is the recipe for maintaining the heart that Christ gives you when you first accept him. This is the recipe for accepting the maximum amount of God's grace. This is the recipe for living in the blessing that God has for you. And that recipe is, do not judge others. Do not have expectations on others. Do not lend with a thought of when it's going to be paid back. When people come to me, I'll tell you, I'm the first person when someone comes to me in need, I think to myself, what are they going to do with it? They haven't made such great choices yet. Maybe they're just going to do the same foolish thing. But I would like each and every one of you, just for a moment, go back to that time before you accepted Jesus Christ into your life. Go back to that time when you are a sinner, dressed in your rags, coming before the Savior, the King of Kings, and asking for salvation. Jesus Christ didn't have to rely on prejudice or his best guess. He didn't have to rely on experience. He knew for a fact. He knows you. He knows everything about you. He knew you would misuse his grace. He knew that you would do foolish things with it. He knew that you would continue to sin, and he knew that you would continue to hurt others as you went through the process of sanctification. But Jesus Christ didn't just empty his pocket. He emptied his life for us. You know, there's a really good story that C.S. Lewis's child tells about him in one of his biographies. And so C.S. Lewis is walking down the street with a good friend of his one day. And a homeless man comes up and asks him for some money. And so C.S. Lewis takes out his wallet, empties everything he's got, and gives it to the guy and continues on. And his friend's kind of, giving him the side eye. Eventually, he can't take it anymore. He says, "Why did you do that? What was that all about? You know he's just going to go and spend it on drink." And C.S. Lewis says, "Jack, we're heading to a bar. What did you think I was going to do with it?" Why should I condemn another man for such a foolish action, right? He follows this up on a speech he gives at a college campus not too long after that. And he says, "It will not bother me in the hour of death to reflect that I have been taken for a sucker by any number of impostors. But it would torment me to know that I had refused even one person in genuine need." What Jesus is giving us in this passage is freedom. He's giving us the freedom to do what we're called to do. He's giving us the freedom to give of what he has given to us. What do we have that we have not received? He's giving us the freedom to give of our provisions into someone else.